welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot vid. This one is a special one as it's going to be our last one for a while, at least until September, which is when snapshots for 1.18 will start coming out, hopefully weekly or bi-weekly like they normally do. So I figured we should take a look at this new snapshot that they've let out, especially as it's going to be the last one for a while, and also because it introduces us to a ton of new terrain features, such as these amazingly big and beautiful mountains known as the new biome of the lofty peaks. That's right, this one adds a lot of new biomes. But beyond that, we also see a lush cave here because the new terrains have incorporated the proper caves ones. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like out here as much as it is, but this is indeed a lush biome. You can see the drip leaves and the glow leaf and so much clay, which I'm so excited to see this mass supply of clay. And yeah, it just kind of just goes down. This is also, I think, like an example of a spaghetti or noodle cave. Hello, creeper. So that's also really cool. And in case you didn't notice by that command, the height limits and stuff has been back to being increased, as well as downward. We now go back into negative numbers, which is awesome. But this is kind of just an example of what these lofty peaks look like. They're extremely tall. Extremely. They've got ice in different areas, and they're very pretty. I'm not seeing any goats spawning, but I'm sure they do eventually in time. We'll have goats along here. And I believe some of the snow is powdered snow. I think they've incorporated that in. I'm not 100% sure, but you can see that there are a lot of snow blocks. Some other things to note is there is now a change in how biomes are done, which you can probably see from this. I think this is a pretty good example in that trees and forest types will now climb up mountains and hills naturally without needing a new biome to spawn to do it. So this is still just a flower forest or fairy grove or whatever they call it. It hasn't changed at all. It is how it is. It just now goes up mountains and hills naturally without there being 8,000 biomes to do it, which I think is really, really cool. And this actually looks so pretty to see the flowers climbing up the hills and mountains so naturally. Another thing to note is that entrances to caves have been updated as well. They're supposed to be a bit more natural. I showed you the lush biome one, not sure if I can find another, but they're now supposed to be like proper cave entrances and stuff. Just some of them. So here's an example. You can see instead of just a hole in the ground, it tunnels in kind of naturally going down. Okay, and now we should be able to teleport to the dripstone cave. So I have noticed a flaw with the teleporting thing, which I hope that they change, is that it's no longer doing heights. So as you can see, a height isn't being done. I have no clue what height this dripstone cave is. It always sends me to around the 90-98, which we now know does not work very well. For one, when I was spawning to the mountain biome, I got stuck inside the mountain because of where it spawned, because the mountain's like over 200 blocks high. And now, me looking for a dripstone cave, I'm not going to find it because I'm too high up. I'm assuming if I go straight down, I'll see it, but I'm not sure. So let's hope I find it. Oh, is this it? Okay, we found it. So this dripstone cave is underwater, interestingly enough. You can see the little drips things on the wall. It's very small. I was kind of hoping I would find one that wasn't underwater, but sure enough, here it is, little dripstone cave. These are now thoroughly incorporated into the actual area. Also, this underwater cave is something else entirely. Like, it's so massive and pretty cool, especially when you get to like swim around and hunt glow squid, and I don't know, it'll make underwater breathing potions, I feel like, so much more useful when you actually have to cave with underwater, when caving underwater becomes like a big deal. Oh, look at that, we found our way out. Just a few more minor things to note. Large ore veins have now been incorporated in. I couldn't really find one, so just know that they are there. And also something new with mob spawning. Mobs are now only spawning in complete and total darkness. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I kind of like the idea of having mood lighting, but at the same time, I don't know. I have mixed feelings, and I'd love to know what your thoughts on this new mob spawning thing is, where it only spawns in total darkness. What do you think? Is it a good thing, bad thing? Should Minecraft have had it all along, or what is Minecraft thinking? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, especially as this is everything this has to offer. It's a lot. We've now seen our first taste, at least if you're Java, we've seen our first taste of proper mountain terrain. We got to see the caves incorporated with the lush biomes and dripstone actually being part of the caves, which is cool. And now we have this new mob spawning rule, which we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's all the time I got for today. The next snapshot video will be coming out sometime in September when the first official snapshot for 1.18 starts coming out. But I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.